You hear that? It was all ready to shoot, set up everything perfectly, and then... Anyway, let's do a little editing magic, shall we?
This right here is the Logitech G Cloud. Logitech's first gaming handheld, or at least the first edition of this streaming cloud handheld. I don't know if they had a cloud one from before, but Logitech is trying to figure out a solution for gaming handhelds that, you know, the power isn't, and power in terms of battery isn't at par yet. This handheld here is basically the solution from if you want to play your, you know, PC games or even Xbox, PlayStation, and you want to have a good battery life, this might be the handheld for you. You know, if you want to sit on the couch and take a little break from the computer. I know for me, I work from home, so sometimes you just want to get away from the computer, but you want to continue gaming. This could be the handheld for you. It does feature Game Pass as well, built in it as well. So we're also going to dive in and see Game Pass in terms of cloud, that is. So we're going to dive in and see how it goes. So let's start with the unboxing. So this is Logitech G Cloud right over here. We're going to open this up. And I didn't expect it to just be like, here you go, right there. As you can see, the Logitech Keep Playing little logo right there. And here is the actual handheld device. And I didn't expect it to be this big, actually. Wow, like it's pretty big, I must say. Here are all the buttons right here. There's the D-pad, and then that G Cloud button is kind of like the action button. If you have Game Pass on, if you press that, it will actually open up the Game Pass Xbox like home menu for you if you want to. I must say the joysticks feel very good, and they also are very clickable as well. You have the shoulder buttons right over here. You know, the L1 and the L2 button, and then R2 and R1 button as well. There's the volume right over here. That is the power button right next to it. You just slide. You slide it to have it on. This right here is actually for the micro SD. If you want to put that in there, it does support that. In case you want to like install, like, you know, put photos, or if you take videos, you can put it in there and upload your videos if you wanted to. So
This is how it looks in the back. I like this little rubbery feel it has right here. Let me bring it a little bit closer. Maybe you could kind of see it there. Yeah, it's a nice little rubbery feel right over here. So I'm actually really surprised. My hands, I have big hands, and I must say, there's me right there. Hello. This feels really, really nice. I should have brought my Switch with me. Sadly, I didn't, but I do have another device to compare it to, actually, so in case you're in the market for one. But let's see what else it comes with as well. It's pretty simple. Logitech wanted to just keep this very, very simple. It comes with a USB-C to A cord, and that's pretty much it. No adapter, because if you just have a USB-C, just plug it right in. Simple as that. It works just like that. As for the specs for this lovely device, you're looking at Wi-Fi and Bluetooth connectivity. This is a 7-inch screen running at 1080p full HD, 60 hertz refresh rate. There's an audio jack as well, but you can connect via Bluetooth. There is a dual mic and dual speakers. And once again, you can use a 3.5mm stereo audio jack, Bluetooth or USB-C. The battery is 600 megaamps, and it charges via USB-C. This is also powered by Android as well. And like Logitech just wanted to keep it simple. If you're in the market, like there's a lot of options out there. And keep in mind, this is also like the first generation. So if you want to if you're in the market for a handheld, and you're just at home playing something, you're always going to be connected. This is a lovely device right over here, especially with the that it's not using any raw power. Here's also the bottom part of it as well. Here's where the speakers are. The connectivity is right over here, and then this is for your auxiliary as well. Buttons are very clicky. So I'll bring it nice and close here for you. For my fingers, they're a little closer. I would like it just to be a little spread out. But that's just a personal preference to me. I do like the feel of these Joy-Cons right here. Not Joy-Cons, I do like the feel of the joysticks right over here. I must say, we'll give it a whirl and see how it goes when I load up a profile here. But I must say, overall feels really nice for what its purpose is. And like this is just a solution. Like keep in mind, there's gonna be over in the future. Like Logitech's getting ahead of the game. If you think about it, in the future, everything's going to be connected. Wi-Fi is going to be everywhere, or some form of data connectivity. And this is version 1. You know, so this is version 1. It's only going to get better down the road. So let's plug this bad boy in and see how the interface looks. All right, so let's power it on. What you do is you hold down the switch, and then it'll light right up. It'll come up with a nice little presentation. I already had this power on just now, just to see how if I need to plug in or not. I did it off screen, but basically this is how the interface looks when you first start it up. I'm going to do this settings on off camera, and then we'll go from there. So basically, here's the G Cloud right over here. Discover a new way to play your favorite PC and console games, because yes, once again, this is cloud-based, so you can connect to things such as your Xbox Game Pass via the cloud and everything, and also other cloud services as well. Local streaming works just great. Connect your PC or your game console and continue to play your favorite games on your handheld. Basically, the home button takes you back anytime.
If you want to take a screenshot, it's actually going to be these two buttons. You press them at the same time to take a screenshot.
Now, during setup, I was introduced to something here. There is a tablet mode right over here. Classic Android tablet gaming experience. This is powered by Android. And then you also have handheld mode, which is the best way to experience Logitech G Cloud handheld. Fully controlled touchscreen. It is touchscreen, and I must say the touchscreen is very responsive as well. I'm going to show a little bit more about that, but I just wanted to show this right here while I was doing the setup and everything. So I'm going to pick handheld mode and go next.
Wow, this interface looks really good. But yeah, it has Xbox Cloud Gaming, then you have your dedicated Xbox app, the Steam Link app as well, YouTube. Of course, it comes with Google if you wanted to have their own as well. Shadow PC is another service I'm not too familiar with. I had to dive into that. But of course, you can also just download any app. Since it's running Android, you can literally just download any apps onto here. All right, so let's launch the Xbox app. If you have your console on, you could stream your games directly to your device. So like I said, if you're at home, this is the perfect device to stream your games to this device. And don't worry about like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have it plugged in after 2 hours. Like there are other handhelds that they start to blow a lot of heat because they're using their internal power. So this one is just streaming, and if you have relatively good internet, it'll just stream directly to your console, not a problem. You can even launch your console from this device. So we'll turn on your console once you're on your own network, and it will launch it there. You can just stream your games directly. If you don't have your console on and you are away, there's also a cloud gaming option as well. People don't even know that Xbox features cloud gaming option if you have Game Pass, especially if you have Game Pass Ultimate, and you get access to a ton of games, especially like the latest games, like MLB the Show 24. Of course, you can play Fortnite if you wanted to. Forza, a Plague Requiem. Just all you do is just sign in, and you are good.
All right, launching the Xbox Cloud Beta app. It's pretty fast as well. So we're gonna dive right into one of my favorite games, A Plague Tale Requiem. Now where I'm at, the connection is not as fast, but I must say, for the connection here, and it loaded that quickly, I must say, that was pretty quick. And I don't think you guys understand. I'm running off, like, the studio that I'm at right now, they don't even have, like, connectivity. They're running off of, like, an extender. So the fact that it ran that quickly, if I was at home, it would probably be a lot faster as well. But since it was that quick, I'm actually fairly impressed. Buttons feel really responsive. Options feel really good too as well. Let me see. I'm gonna press it now, and now. Now, of course, depending on your connectivity. Speeds will be vary. But I must say, the fact that this is running off of Wi-Fi, this is pretty fast. And like I said, I'm running off a extender. Like they don't even own their own Wi-Fi here. They don't even own their own Wi-Fi here. It's running off an extender. It's off of someone else's Wi-Fi, which is the router is elsewhere. Like, you know, so and I must say it's running pretty well. I'm gonna come a little bit closer just so you can see. And this is running full HD. And if I'm just on the, like, you know, if I'm at home and I'm playing this, like, I'm really happy with this. Once again, this is one of my favorite games. Where's the volume? The volume's over here. This is volume at maximum. Very, very loud, I must say. And visually, it's very impressive, I must say.
You're going too fast for me.
Come on, Sorcerer, catch us!
Hey, slow down.
So things are running in the background as well. So if I wanted to check something out, I can.
Evil!
Doesn't he ever get tired?
And I assume I just hit B as well. Or maybe I just press the home button. It brings me right back in. Really responsive. I'm really impressed with this. Let me check out the screenshot option here. Oops. So that's the, so I guess this is like the pause button. This is the pause button right here. So they mentioned to press.
Your fight is far from over. Your mother's going to wonder where we are.
So.
It's been a long road. You have the right to stretch your legs.
Yes.
So there was a slight jump there just now. Once again, like I said, all connectivity base. It all depends on your network. But fairly, I'm very impressed with this. Let me see if I can press these two buttons at the same time. Just took a screenshot. And let's check that out, actually. Yeah, it looks really good, actually. I kept the plastic on. I guess I could take that plastic off as well. There's a little ASMR for you guys. But yeah, overall, I'm very impressed with this. And then my game is still running in the background. Once again, the connectivity will determine. I don't have the best connection where I'm currently at right now. If I was at home, it would be a lot better. See if I can remember how to play this game. One of my favorite games, I don't remember how to play it. I guess we're not on walking mode. I guess we're just on walking mode right now.
Look at that. A castle.
Let's go see!
But overall, it's very loud as well.
All right, so a cool thing that I see here in the settings, before we dive a little bit into here, of course, in the settings you have, you know, battery, sound, theme, themes and wallpaper. Yes, you can change your different themes. In fact, Logitech will sometimes even give you a free theme as well. You want to put on night lights, you know, different things. Airplane mode, if anything as well, you can do that as well. But one cool thing is that, you know, give you the temperature of your battery. You can also put on the status of your battery as well. But I like the fact that it will actually tell you that it should be lasting you at a certain time, which is a great way to be like, okay, how long would I be playing for? Maybe how long is this flight? How long is this trip? You know, you can actually see like, oh, the battery should last, you know, for example here, 12 a.m. A cool little feature. I kind of wish that more devices actually tell you like, hey, this should last you around this time, you know.
Overall, this is a great device, and I cannot help but recommend it. If you are in the market for something like this, you don't want to go too crazy for, you know, the other ones that only last for, you know, a couple hours and everything. Right? Or if you want more out of than you know, like a Nintendo Switch, for example, if you want to play some other games that are not available on there, this is a great option for you. If you're at home, and you want to play a lot more games, you want to just take a break from that computer. A lot of us are working at home these days. You want to take a break, but you still want to continue the game, or the computer or TV are occupied. This is a great option for you right here. So highly recommend checking this out if you are interested. Battery life is really good because guess what? There's nothing installed into it. It's everything streamlined. And if you have a good connectivity at home, if you do own that Xbox, you can stream your games directly to there as well. And I believe even on the PlayStation as well. So that's something I still have to check out, or maybe download the app when it's done installing here. But overall, great device. Absolutely recommend it. And you can also stream your PlayStation games onto here, the same way how like a Backbone does it, or you know, basically the same way how your Backbone does it, just through PlayStation streaming services as well. So and then not only that, there's also GeForce Now options as well, which I believe if this is still running, you get a month for free, which is really neat as on top of that. So make sure to use that promo code MD14 to get 10% off if you're interested in something like this. If you're not into like, if you don't need the hardcores and you want to just, you know, relax and play, check this one out right here. And if you are interested in, you know, like for example, a ROG Ally, you know, make sure to check this video right over here, as I did review it, and we will compare the two as well. Anyway, as always, everyone, have yourself a damn good one.